In The Art of War, Sun Tzu revealed his most profound insight. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. This is not just a military principle, it is a philosophy for life. Conflict wastes energy, resources, and time. True mastery is not about crushing opponents, but about rendering conflict unnecessary. It's about shaping conditions so that victory happens naturally, almost effortlessly. Today, we'll explore how Sun Tzu's principle of victory without conflict applies to business, relationships, and personal growth in the modern world. Part 1. Why conflict is costly. Every battle, even if won, leaves scars. Asterisk in war, lives are lost, resources destroyed, and stability shaken. Asterisk. In business, rivalry drains energy and erodes profits. Asterisk in families, arguments damage trust and love. Conflict may produce winners and losers, but often both sides pay a price. Sun Tzu's wisdom reminds us that the best victory is the one that requires no battle at all. Part 2. The power of influence. Victory without conflict is achieved through influence, shaping minds and conditions before force becomes necessary. Asterisk. A wise negotiator convinces others to agree without threats. Asterisk. A skilled leader inspires loyalty so rebellion never arises. Asterisk. A thoughtful partner resolves tension through listening, not arguing. Influence is invisible power, subtle yet decisive. Part 3. Strategy of prevention. Sun Tzu taught that preventing conflict is more powerful than resolving it. A good general avoids letting enemies grow strong. A good leader prevents division before it spreads. A wise person notices tension before it erupts. In modern life, asterisk. Prevent financial problems by budgeting before debt grows. Asterisk. Prevent health issues by exercising before illness strikes. Asterisk. Prevent relationship conflicts by addressing small misunderstandings early. Prevention is the silent victory. Part 4. Negotiation as modern warfare. Business negotiations are today's battlefields. Sun Tzu's principle of winning without fighting applies perfectly. The best negotiators don't destroy the other side. They create win-win outcomes. They align interests, use empathy, and craft agreements where both parties feel victorious. This is victory without conflict, creating harmony out of potential struggle. Part 5. The role of perception. Sun Tzu often used deception, not to destroy, but to redirect. By shaping perception, he avoided battles altogether. In life, perception shapes outcomes. Asterisk. A company perceived as trustworthy wins customers without competing on price. Asterisk. A leader perceived as fair avoids rebellion. Asterisk. A person perceived as confident is respected without confrontation. Victory often comes not from force, but from how others see you. Part 6. Modern examples of victory without conflict. Example 1. Business. Netflix didn't fight traditional video rental companies directly. Instead, they shifted the battlefield to streaming, where rivals couldn't follow quickly. They won without direct confrontation. Example 2. Politics. Wise leaders avoid civil wars by making compromises and listening to grievances early. They preserve stability by preventing conflict rather than fueling it. Example 3. Personal life. A parent diffuses a child's tantrum not with shouting, but with calm presence. The storm ends without a battle. Part 7. The art of detachment. Sometimes the best way to win is not to fight, but to walk away. Sun Tzu taught that battles should only be fought when necessary. Wasting energy on minor skirmishes weakens you for important wars. In modern life, asterisk. Don't waste time on petty arguments online. Asterisk. Don't fight for every opinion in a relationship. Asterisk. Don't compete where the reward is meaningless. Detachment is a form of strength. Choosing not to fight can be the most strategic move. Part 8. Internal victory. Sun. Zu's wisdom doesn't just apply to external battles. Victory without conflict also means mastering yourself. Asterisk. Conquering laziness by creating systems. Asterisk. Overcoming anger by practicing patience. Asterisk. Replacing fear with preparation. When you master yourself, many external conflicts dissolve. You no longer need to fight because you no longer create battles within. Part 9. Practical steps to win without conflict. Here's how to apply this wisdom daily. 1. Observe early. Spot tension before it grows. 2. Redirect energy. Channel conflict into collaboration. 3. Use empathy. Understand others' needs and align them with yours. 4. Pick battles wisely. Fight only what truly matters. 5. Shape perception. Lead by character and example, so resistance fades. Part 10. The Higher Victory Sun. Zu's vision was not just military, it was human. The highest victory is not about domination, but about harmony. It's about creating outcomes where battles never need to be fought, where relationships thrive without conflict, and where progress comes through cooperation instead of destruction. This higher victory requires wisdom, patience, and restraint, but it creates results that last. Closing reflection, Sun. Zu's greatest gift to us is this: strength is not about endless fighting. True strength is the ability to avoid fighting at all. In your life, ask yourself, asterisk, what conflicts am I creating unnecessarily? Asterisk, where can I influence instead of argue? Asterisk, where can I walk away instead of wasting energy? Remember, the supreme art is not defeating others. It is creating conditions where defeat isn't even necessary. Victory without conflict is not only the highest strategy of war, it is the highest wisdom of life. Thank you for joining me on The Strategic Living. For more insights from the art of war applied to modern life, subscribe and stay tuned. And remember, every great victory begins with knowledge.